Hello my friends and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about gray whale behaviors. Now gray whales are mammals just like you and me. They're not fish. One easy way to tell if it's a whale or a fish is to look at the tail. Everyone do this. Now everyone do this. This is a fish's tail. We call that a caudal fin. It moves side to side, so swim like a fish. Swim like a fish. Move side to side to move the fish. Whales, everyone do this. Everyone do this. Put them together like that. Their tail is this way. We call that a fluke. The fluke is what powers the whale as it swims. Another neat behavior is when a whale is going to do a deep dive, they take their fluke and they put it all the way above the water, and then they bring it down as they dive down in the water. And now we're going to breathe like a gray whale. Now, gray whales are mammals just like us, so they have lungs, so they have to breathe air. So they breathe through their nose, so take your nose and move it to the top of your head. Boop, 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 boop. Very good. Now when the whale comes to the surface, it's going to breathe through its nose. So everyone do this, and now breathe through your nose. Now breathe through your nose. You breathe like a whale. During the gray whale's migration from Baja to Alaska, and then from Alaska down to Baja, they swim constantly. Now we're going to swim like a whale. So take your hand like this, put your hand like this. Now the gray whale, as it swims, stays sort of near the surface for about 3, 4, maybe 5 breaths. So take a breath like a whale, come to the surface, take a breath. Very good. Swim like a whale. Take a breath. After a couple breaths, the whale will dive. So we're going to dive like a whale. Dive. And it stays down for 20 minutes as it swims below the water, and then it comes back up, and it stays at the surface for 4 to 5 blows. And that's while it's migrating up north or down south. Very good. Gray whales and other whales will do something called spy hopping. Now we don't really know what spy hopping is or why they do it, but we seem to think maybe they're just getting a look around. So make your whale, bring the whale up above the water, the whale looks around, and then sinks back down below the water. Once again, you got your water, bring your whale up above the water, have the whale look around, and bring it back down underwater. That's called spy hopping. Whales have another behavior called breaching. This is something that gray whales do and lots of other whales do as well. So make your water, the whale will come all the way out of the water, up into the air, and then fall back down the water and go splash. Very good. Do that one more time. Make your water, make your whale. The whale comes all the way out of the water, then falls back down the water and goes splash. Very good. We don't know why they breach, but it sure looks like a lot of fun. When the gray whales are in Alaska, they spend a lot of their time feeding. Now the gray whales have a really unique feeding style because they dive all the way down to the bottom of the ocean and they feed on amphipods that are inside the mud. So now we're going to feed like a gray whale. You have to become a gray whale first. So take your chin, pull your chin out. Very good. Now grow a mustache, take that mustache and put it in the top of your mouth. This is called baleen. Can you say baleen? Very good. Baleen is like a straining device that'll strain out all the small animals. So now we have our mouth. Now we're going to dive down to the bottom of the ocean. Dive, 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 dive. You're going to take up a whole mouthful of mud. Take up a mouthful of mud. Close your mouth and start to ascend back to the surface. You're going to take your tongue, and you're going to push that mud against the baleen, and all the water and mud is going to fall out. And then take your tongue and you're going to slurp all the amphipods from inside your mouth and swallow. And that's how a gray whale feeds.